right, my check 1-2. Running a little bit late. Had to update deep charts. All right, straight into it. Morning, everyone. Hope sounds good, mic's good, everything should be good. Please do let me know if that's not the case. Weekly. Yesterday popping back into value, trading towards the point of control, trading to the higher value. Currently rejecting the higher value, back at that POC, back in balance, back in balance. Higher time frame very unclear in my opinion, unless he really drives up from here, bounces here on that POC, consolidating on that POC is not necessarily a bearish thing, but she has to one bounce and show conviction to the upside. And if we do reject the point of control of that week, I'll be looking for the lows once again. Regardless, create a plan on my prior RTH session profile. The value levels, the highs, the lows, the point of control, same thing, different day. So currently we are about to open out of value. So we're about to open somewhere here. One, I'll be looking for a potential regain of value for a complete value rotation to the upside, to trade to the highs basically. And or if we reject, I'll be looking for the lows of the session. We do have some bullish delta here. So that's basically going to be a line in the sand, and that probably lines up with the weekly point of control. Very balanced price action, still overall balanced up and down. No directional moves. I mean, at least on a higher time frame. She has been giving up some nice trades though, for sure. Okay, for some reason my screen blacked out. Okay, we're back. We are back. Overnight session. Kind of rushing through a little bit because I'm a little bit late. It's fine, but it's basically how I like it most. Just get behind the chart like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and then see what's up. So for the aggression on top, I'll be looking for 211s, 210s. And the value area high towards low or high volume nodes. It's like a little high volume node right there. Basically gonna open on the bottom of current overnight value, which is interesting. First do value, same thing towards that high volume node. It's basically a very tight one. That's fine, that is fine. Kind of want to use that aggression on these sellers there at the 170s for the high side of the value. And then there's only this high volume node with the sell aggression at the 010s, 25 to 110s I'll be using. On the downside here, huge sell aggression, but I kind of want to point out the buy aggression on the lows here. Debating, it's a big delta there. What to do? I kind of need to use the buyers here. Yeah, I'm gonna use the buyers at the 970s. 970s. I wonder what the update was for on deep charts. Does anyone know? Does anyone have a clue? See how that lines up with some RTH levels. If you bounce here, regain value low. She has work to do, but probably a move towards the prior value area low from the prior session. If you regain the prior value low, prior POC. And if we sell off from the value low, overnight extreme on the low side, prior range low, there's just not much holding it back here. She's about to open, I think, too. Market open back here. Well. Apex already down. Jesus. Damn it. Like a little bit of a 980s. 100-point candle once again.
Said I'm taking big shots, just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. They've been trying to get me cheap like a thrift shop, but I told them it's my time to the wristwatch. They've been talking way before they even doing something.
Checking price.
Let's get it tip off. Ain't no silver lining, dog. This some rose gold. Getting new money, I'm a oso. Yeah, I get it bouncing like a pogo. And I'm too cold like Frozone. And my chick elastic, girl. Told them we ain't in the faking, this ain't plastic, girl. Bought a new whip and cash, now my tax is thorough. Way I'm shooting like step with my passes, bro. The way I'm playing the field, I'm in a league of my own. And now they all in their fields. I got them all on my phone. But dog, I'm hitting the climb. I got no time on the low. Way I'm shooting is messy, the way I'm hitting the goals. I'm taking big shots, just stop. Way I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't
Kind of like it long above these levels, but don't want to enter here.
Send a paper to me now like a fax, whoa. Got 2 phones ringing off the hook now. When I'm in the city, I get looks now. I was going bad, but I'm good now. Said I had to go and put my foot down. Told them I'ma get it and go. Even in the summer, man, they knowing I'm cold. I got a couple checks coming that I made out the flows. Might get a couple.
So if we're moving back into value, I'll be looking for a move towards 140s.
This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop.
Yeah, no trade yet. We're like open, 3 minutes open. What a shocker. No trades yet. I mean, these 100-point candles upon open is just crazy. Kind of wish I could have seen the book, like a book map, to see what the current liquidity average is. I think it's very low. I mean, I wanna long, but also gotta understand that because it's very clear when she opens up like this, regain, especially after regain value. Then we got all those highs here. That's all those shorts are gonna get squeezed. She's basically short squeezing the whole move. So that was a fire trade idea. Do we see it if she wants more? Like the high is at 160s. I think as long as she stays in value from yesterday, it's the way to trade. I think it's rhythmic. Today only Apex shit a bit, like up on open. Everything is connected right now. My connection to rhythmic that I bought through DeepCharts still good. Still no issues today. They did do an update, so I'm curious if it had something to do with that. I'm not sure. Not saying that was the update. I have to read into the logs. She's also closing the price gap. Got a little bit of a price gap here at the 100s. Huge 4 today. What are you getting at? Am I missing something? News? We had news an hour before the open. The initial 15-minute range. Yeah, you could play. There's a case to be made to play them all. The 15, the 30. Where's my profile? I kind of like to, because I was doing it earlier. So one thing I did is I upped the size of my big trades to 55 instead of 30. I was trading way too much on anticipation of those bubbles. So I was over trading a lot. So I upped that. So I kind of want to slow down. Up and open, the first 30 minutes, I kind of want to just trade my initial plan here with the overnight levels. And then after 30 minutes, play the first initial balance from the 30 minute. Because I don't need to see the first 15 to understand where ideal trade location is for me. Especially if we are opening up and trading inside of balance. If we were to reject the current overnight range to the downside and there was no levels, then I'll probably be using the 15-minute more than I would do right now. This thing is just gonna go for the highs without any freaking pullback. So I could trail like the profile with the first 15 minutes, see what's up, see where the interesting areas are for sure. Ideal trade location was obviously on the lows here. A pullback would be a continuation play. I don't want to chase it right here. I do still like 160s. Yeah, like 160s, 150s. So first 5 minutes. You could also play the 5-minute initial balance. Same thing, potato, potato. Do like the play. She has to stay above that wick she created though. Show me where the buyer's at. I mean, it's kind of what I'm looking at. As long as this holds, especially. I just need bubbles. I don't care about the size of it. I mean, too many bubbles is obviously gonna give conflicting information. But right here, you see the red bubble on the bottom. I don't care if it's 50, 60, or 80. It indicates me a potential, if you move up a wall for the sellers right there. Numbers are just gonna confuse. It's at 55 at this point. Jesus, man, you're gonna give me freaking 100-point candles here. 60. What is this? What is this candle, NASDAQ? Kind of want to join. Whoa, this connection is struggling, dude. Look at the freaking... Continue. NASDAQ 160s. Don't like the structure of... I like the whole area and the idea, but the candle structure is just... wicks. It's no real confirmation candle. My stop is in such a bad place. It should be under those candles. Yeah, regardless. One more sweep. That's usually how she does it. Kind of want to be aggressive at the same time. I don't want to put myself in a $500 hole in 0.2 seconds. Being too aggressive here. Too aggressive. This is definitely not the structure you want to long against. This was basically short. Entering on that rebalance. Yeah, deserve that stop for sure. Also definitely way too tight. Because overall, it's still strong. This could be just a reload. I just need more patience with better candlestick structure. The size. You need to up the size, sir. It's like 5.15 or something. I'll take a look. I'll take a look in a minute. I'm just like expecting this freaking 100-point candle. I'm unable to trade. Enter in. Why is this? Why is this like this? Again, I should wait for a close above. I just get the feeling she's gonna freaking rip without me being in it. Why didn't I wait for this in the beginning? And someone tell me that. So overall, I'll be looking for, especially if she trades above the POC, I'll be looking for the highs here. I'll be targeting that aggression 52 tenths. Once she starts pushing above the current swing higher at 125, some sellers already trying to step in. I should put myself break even, but yeah, 60 points, 40 points, 50 points. That's like 1 wick in the NASDAQ to come and stop your break even and still look good. At the same time, I'm also anticipating to add. But it has to make sense. Strong though, but she needs to pop the high. 160s is likely. Not something I feel okay with adding against that high here. Buyer step in, they need to push through. Initially absorption. What is this level? Where is this level coming from? Moving the profile to the first 15. Already not looking too hot. Kind of wanted to see that bounce initially here, right here. Like again, my stop is just in such a bad spot for it to just wick. Pop the high. I don't understand what this level is. Is something from yesterday? What is this? Just remove it, then she will go past. Do that. That prior POC, you want to see continuation from this move. Did I really add on the freaking wrong? She still could come back to that whole area. The orders are so freaking laggy. Kinda want to give it the room it deserves. At the same time, why do you want to see that wick? I kind of want to add again. If we continue from this would be a nice trail if we start pushing above the 140s here. At the same time, I don't want to see them win. Really put myself in a tough spot here with adding that much. Bro. Why do the freaking pullback, NASDAQ? Kind of want to start pushing up here. Next time she pushes up, I'll probably do that. Come on, NASDAQ, do me a favor. One push. Up. You don't control the outcome of a trade. You don't control the outcome of a trade. Don't like the rejection of the POC though. Trade above that current prior candle, trade above. Break even. I mean, taking $400. Trend the low of that candle. Trying some more. Put me in another position. Go out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Flat, flat, flat. Yeah, looks good for more, but yeah. Was down 400, so that's nearly $1,000 trade in some micros, so it's not a bad thing. expecting a move towards prior range high. 210s. I'm gonna get another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Connection lost. Connected.
So that move played out. Basically went out of position on the break out of it. Fine. This account might be done for the day though. We do have another funded account. Let's see. Let's find out. Is that to a 10 level rejecting to the tick? Dude, these levels are just, I mean, don't forget to push the like button. Push the account towards 1,000 subscribers. We're at 981. Just 19 more. 1,000 subscribers. Let's see what's going on in profile land. So from a weekly point of view, just a retest at that private PLC, rejecting bullish from it, already back outside of value. The strongest would be for a move or continuation from the prior swing highs here at the 250s. That would be the strongest case. If you're unable to do that, she might just stay range bound in here. And then from a session profile perspective, we bounced on that aggression here pretty nicely. Get caught back into value, then the move makes sense towards that POC. If the POC breaks, then the move makes sense towards the prior range high and or the value area high in this case. Currently unable to trade above with conviction. She could be reloading here. 30-minute IB also closed. But from a overnight profile perspective, we did a complete rotation from the bottom to the top. Morning, Michael. I try to do my best. I do have my bad days too. Also didn't trade above the IB yet, so there's that. I'm a little bit skeptic for continuation, but why not? Trying to remove some levels because it's so. If price consolidates above a POC, it's still bullish, so I'm still anticipating somewhat of a reaction in this area. Even though we didn't push the IB initially. Kind of want to wait for some manipulation here. Don't need to be first right now. Trapped, a lot of people. last line of defense for the move would be the POC from that profile. For me, also basically back in range. Trying to be careful with continuation plays from this move. The thing here is you probably like prior to that move I was in earlier, she keeps like that 60 point like she's doing right now. She's not gonna give that clean retest, or does she? Huge absorption again, that same level though. Bro. Don't want to chase. Only thing missing in this play is some red bubbles on the bottom. She could revisit. Where's the bubbles? Basically the area where my stop is. We'll see. Find out. Not the biggest fan from a range perspective because she's likely to drop back in range. It's basically doing that. From a profile perspective, this could be a nice move. And profile, Jesus. I don't want to deal with that when I'm in a trade. She has to regain. Regain the level she rejected. Interesting. Not a fan.
you front to back. I could tell you want it bad. Like it when you want attack. Come on over, make me mad. Now it's all over me. These reflections of you. Who you want me to be? Do I wanna be too? Now it's all over me. These reflections of you. Who you want me to be? Do I wanna be too? Is it only a dream? Is it only a dream? Is it only a dream? We're just getting started, it's a part of the game.
Freaking muted. Damn, that was 30 points. Jesus. I was on the verge of putting my trail, but I wanted to see continuation from that current structure at the 180s. Not the prettiest, but she needs to trap someone. If you start pushing below that POC from that 30 minute, I'm losing interest for longs.
Yo, hey, lately been feeling myself. Too hard to be sad when I take a good look at my pocket. Really been stacking this paper. Funny thing is, young nigga just getting it started. Homie, you can ask around. Niggas gon' say this how I get down. I don't lack for a thing. For the bread, I'm a pounds. Get it how I can't take a trip out of town. If it mean it's a ways whenever I touch down. Got like 20 O's calling me now. Ain't got the time, so I tell them to chilling on the phone with a bitch so fine, make a nigga depressed.
No news. We do got non-farm payroll tomorrow. It's freaking interesting.
God, she saying that she let me gotta kick it to the side. I'm focused, ayy. Thought I told you, shorty, you should know it though. Keep your hand on my desk and away from that stats, girl. It's probably abandon that envelope. Don't even want you around if you ain't on the same. If you come around me, better run it up. All my brothers who with me been here from beginning the way you should do it when coming up. Cause these rappers around you be fake. I can say from experience, they don't be real enough. Do you people they songs they act like they 100, boy? All of that cap though ain't real as us. Got me hot, I can't listen to fake rappers. I don't talk with them other ones stay yapping. Money legal, but my brother stay trapping. Got him mad, I ain't tripping when hate happen, cause I know that.
Hourly IB about to close in 9 minutes, and we're in the middle of the range. From an overnight perspective, the short made sense. It's just not something. I mean, after we got back into the 160s, it kind of made sense to be aggressive once you failed. Probably anticipating too many longs though. So if I'm gonna put on any trades, it's probably gonna be something after we push the lows here to see if we go back up or if we reject. Don't see anything really that stands out for me. I could just trade another account, which I'm probably gonna do.
Connection lost.
Freaking Apex connection dropped again.
Connected.
Oh, we're back. Got plenty of levels down here, it seems. So this whole area basically is going to be lie in the sand to see what happens if we sweep the lows. Do we regain? Do we reject? I don't have a clear bias at this point. I mean, from a profile perspective, we are back into weekly value, trading back towards our weekly point of control. From a session profile perspective, we traded back into value, did a whole value rotation, rejecting the high of value, dropping back out of value to the downside. So we're basically rejecting value from yesterday. That's the only really bearish thing I could see for now. Trade location wise, this is just not ideal because going short right now is shorting the bottom of the range. So I definitely want to see continuation from it all. The initial balance on the 1 hour is about to close. Maybe shield guide through this session. Let's see what's up if we pull through. Definitely don't need those levels anymore. So that was the first hour of the session. So this the low of this first hour is going to be key. A lot of levels here. If we fail, she could do a failed IB play, basically longing after regaining the bottom of the move here. If she fails and then comes back up, potentially look for longs above again to the other side of the whole range. Or the opposite, if she continues down. Because the next level I have is like 826. It's like 100 points down from here. What a dump. What a move to be in if you were short from the 160s, 150s. Easy hold. Those are the ones, dude. Those are the ones. I'm trying to see if it makes sense for a move towards prior range lower here. Such a dangerous area. Fucking hell. After a 200-point move down, do you really want to go look for entries right here? It's literally the bottom of the range. Let me switch to another account quick. I wanted to put myself break even, like brutal. I really wanted to put myself break even there. Didn't drop it for some reason. I'm not a fan of this. Dude, this, look at this tripping, dude. Look at how that is tripping. Jesus. Buyers step in. I don't want to see buyers win this move. I'll be out. This is very risky, tricky continuation play. Very likely to get stopped out though. Wrong screen. Oh shit. That ain't good. That ain't good. My candle stopped moving. Rhythmic. Got stopped out break even. Candle still not moving.
Connection lost.
Apex shit a bit.
Connection lost.
My rhythmic connection shit the bed.
Connected.
Imagine managing millions of dollars, trading like huge size, and then all of a sudden disconnect. Data feed delayed. I mean, that's just not. Like this whole area is such a important area to do business, and just not able to. That's
Connection lost.
loading back in. Oh, really?
Connected.
There's a case to be made. I could have flipped the position. 100% sure. This is the freaking low range. Now it just doesn't make sense to like look for entries right here for sure. And it's always at those inflection points. Like it's rigged for sure. It's rigged for sure. I'm sure of it. So this area could be an IB play, but being range bound whole day. Bottom of the range, look at the buyers. No need for me to be first. Would have been a nice long though. Oh well. Happy I could have still put it break even when I did. Straight back up. Well, I hope someone took a trade on that area. So the only reason for me to short is that she keeps under that POC at the 100s. It's looking very range bound, I'm not gonna lie. Longs made more sense. The orange lines for me is the range. So obviously once you sweep, trade back into, obvious moves are for a move towards the opposite liquidity. That trade is gone. I don't want to chase it. for short, I really want to be late, and it has to be a beautiful short. Especially the prior value low here. Kind of want to see reject value again. That would be somewhat of a bearish case. Might start copy trading again next week or tomorrow. I don't want to trade accounts separate. Kind of want to trade the market. Want 2 good ideas. Be in the green and be done. She's gonna trap someone long or short here for sure. I have to say, it feels so range bound. I'm not feeling too sure shorting against these levels. It makes sense though. Tight. Tight, tight, tight. If I can get the fill though. If she wicks prior candle low, I'm canceling. Buyer step in. Looks like I'm getting trapped. A lot of buying going in here. Kind of want to flip it, to be honest. Don't want to do that though. Do we commit to the trade? Lots of buying going on here. Kind of using these sell levels here as protection. Closed bearishly, and so on my dad. But yeah, that value low's got to go, my friend. I could start trailing somewhat more tight. You don't want to see those buyers win. So the short idea here, we basically close outside of IB, the hourly, to the downside, which implies there's a probability or a high probability for price to continue in that direction. Trying to enter on the profiles levels here, anticipating a rejection of value from yesterday. Strong buying going on. I see it pop. I see it pop. Not having the biggest confidence in this. And if she then gets back into value, yeah, the long made sense on the bottom. Rhythmic. And this has been going on for like a week or so now. She's like always disconnecting at interesting levels, moments. Yeah. Wrong side of the trade. Middle of the range. 2. This is also a reason why I want to copy trade, because now I'm looking for trades. Not a big fan of it. Still need a bad close though. Early. Dude, that order management stuff is so slow, dude. Same idea. Different timing. Same outcome. All right. Kind of want to stop looking for trades here. I'm not a fan of back in range, middle of the range. We had some good ideas initially. Should have been copy traded, then that would have been done. Yeah, it's basically a range. She's popping back in, trapping a lot of people short like me here. It's fine, but I do need to start pushing buttons in. What? Mute? I'm not muted. Am I muted? How is that possible? I'm not muted. I should not be muted. Regardless, I don't know if I want to keep pushing buttons in this range bound, middle of the range, right here, especially. Kind of wish Rhythmic didn't shit the bed on me, like down low here. It's slightly tilty to have that issue like every fucking day. Yeah, it's what it is. I just need to control the behavior. The market doesn't give a shit, and especially Rhythmic doesn't give a shit. So yeah, there's that. So that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. We're back in the middle of it all. there's no reason for me to keep pushing it. I'd rather come back tomorrow with a fresh mind, fresh ideas, make some money and get out of it. Enjoy the weekends. But yeah, we got NFP tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens. Maybe get a little bit of a data week. See what happens. She might be waiting for the news. We'll see. That's it. Thanks for watching. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Peace.